Hey folks, it's Dave here, and let me just center my camera a little bit more here as we get set up here for some APBA hockey tonight. It's been a while since we played anything APBA hockey or any kind of hockey here, like Hockey Bones or Strat or anything like that. So we want to give that a go tonight. I've been practicing here. It's been a while. I don't know about you, but if I don't play something for a while, I do need to go back and practice and learn how to play some of the stuff. Some of it comes back automatically, and some of it you're like, ooh, what is that, you know? So I went back and got APBA hockey. I think I got it flowing pretty well here. Again, I kind of do it my own way. I have the Dave way of playing APBA hockey, and I really like it, so I like how I've adapted the game, so to speak. As David C. stops by, as we're going to play some APBA hockey. Now, this is inspired by some YouTube videos I was watching between the 69-70 Bruins and Blackhawks that were playing the playoffs. So this is technically the lineups for Game 1 of their semifinal playoff series, and that's what we're going to play here tonight. Hopefully we'll get through the whole thing. Let's see how it goes. So I have my APBA helper, as you can see, up in the top right corner. That's just part of the helper. I'm just kind of showing you the main parts, the scoreboard and the dice roll, and I'll try to explain it as it goes along. But I have my own little way of playing this here, and I really kind of enjoy it. So let's get going here. So we have Esposito and Makita on the face-off. So what I need to do is set up my lines, and some of the stuff here is off to the side, especially when I do my line changes. So there's a lines available chart in this spreadsheet that works out fantastic, and it really kind of helps you keep the lines balanced. Although I only have 2 defensive lines because that's all Boston brought to Game 1. So anyway, here's William stops by. Hi, William. And so, well, did I freeze? Well, maybe not. I thought I might have froze here. All right, so hopefully we're going to be playing. All right, so we got Esposito is a 3, Makita's a 5, so it's a +2, and there's a little face-off results chart here as well. So let's roll our ball here. Boston at Chicago. Here we go. So the first 30 seconds of action is going to go to disadvantage right wing. So Ken Hodge gets the puck. A roll of 66. He's going to get a shot immediately. A shot of 21 is in range because he's got a shot range of 23. And a 23 is a 5, and Esposito has to come up with a ridiculous save right off the bat. So that's a shot on net, and that is in range. So right off the bat, the Bruins come right down and testing Tony O. And Esposito makes the save, and the puck bounces to Cliff Carl. Carl with it now, a 55, and he's going to get a shot on net. Shot range of 22. We got a 22. So that's a shot on Cheevers as the offense is buzzing around right now. A 31 on Cheevers is a 4, and Cheevers makes the save, and it bounces to Busick. So each goaltender has to come up big in the opening minute of play. Each team with a shot, and each team in range. So Johnny Busick with a puck. A 32 is a 26, and his pass is going to deflect and be intercepted by Bobby Hull. Bobby Hull with it. A roll of 62 is an 8. That's going to be a shot on goal. If they have a forecheck 11, they get 3, 8. They do. So it's going to be a shot on goal. 66 is out of range, so Cheevers will make the save. 44 is a 2, and that's going to be picked up by the right D, Dallas Smith, and we need to make a line change. So Boston's going to bring out line 2. As you can see that the line chart is calling out for line 2, and Chicago's going to bring out line 4. And line 4 does get a little bit of play here. And you can set the lines, like how many you want of each. So obviously line 4 has the least amount of chances to come up, but they did come up here. And, line 3 on the defense. Alrighty. And then what I need to do is off camera here on the spreadsheet, I need to put in line 2 and subtract that from the lines, and then lines 4 and 3 for Chicago, and that kind of helps kind of balance things out. Alrighty, so we've played 2 minutes of play. Each goaltender's made a great save as Keith stops by. As we're playing some hockey here tonight. It's been a while since I played some APBA hockey, but I've been dying to get this on the table again. So Dallas Smith with a puck, and I'm kind of doing the the Hockey Bones line change, I kind of have a couple different ways of playing this game here. I've kind of weaved a few other games in here. So I like the Hockey Bones lines change where the player with the puck just hangs onto it. We change everybody else. They finish the play, then go to the bench. And that seems more realistic than just changing everybody, you know. So Dallas Smith with a puck now. And I got a 15. And that's going to be a 4. And a 4 going up against the right wing is going to be a 4 turns into a 6, shot on goal, block +1. So it's a 1, it's a 2, it's a 3. My block is a 5. So he's going to get this on the net. His shot range is a 13, so it's going to be out of range. So a shot and a save by Esposito. 4 is picked up by the left wing, and that's going to be Ubriaco. So Smith will head to the bench, and Rick Smith will come out. And it's going to be Chicago puck. 64 is a 23, and that pass deflects, and it's going to be picked off by Eddie Westfall. Westfall skating for Boston. A 12 is a 25. He dumps that into the corner. Getting there first is Paul Schmier. Schmier with it now, and he rolls a 12 as well. That's a 25, and that's going to be dumped into the corner, and that's going to be picked up by Rick Smith. And we have a line change here. So line 3 coming out for Boston. And we'll see Cashman, Stanfield, and Lorenz. Incidentally, Esposito's double shifting on line 1 and 4 tonight. So line 1 will come back here on the D. And Chicago wants to go back to line 1 for everybody right now. And so we'll do that. And so let me just log this in. So we're going to go lines 3 and 1 for Boston. Basically, Boston defense is just going to alternate because they only have 2 lines of D. That's all they brought. And so now we have Rick Smith with the puck. So let's roll the puck here. Rick Smith with the puck. And that's going to be a 33. And he's going to get a shot on net. Rick Smith, shot range of 11. That's a 43. That's going to be well out of range. So it's going to be a nice, easy save for Esposito. And a 4 is going to be picked up by Hull. So Smith will head to the bench, and Dallas Smith will come out here as Bobby Hull will skate with the puck. A 66. He's going to get a shot on net, but a shot of 63 is well outside the range of 23. So Chivas will duck, but he'll make the save. 53 is a 6, and he's just going to hang on. And he shakes the sting out of his glove after the blistering shot by Bobby Hull as P-Jet comes by. Good to see P-Jet here, live for some hockey here on a Thursday night. I don't have to get up in the morning for work, so I'm going to play some hockey tonight. And hopefully we'll I'm not playing this 100% correctly. I do have a Dave way of playing this, but I enjoy it the Dave way, and that's what matters. Alrighty, so we've played 4:51 here in the first period. Couple of early shots, both in range, and both goaltenders stood tall in the early going. So now we have a face-off in the Bruins zone. We get a 3 and a 5, so it's a +2 for the Blackhawks. And it's going to be won by Stanfield over to Cashman. A roll of 35 is a 5 in his own zone. Soga. All right, he's going to get a shot. If anybody has... so my roll was a 35. Do I have anybody with a 35 assist? Well, I have Bobby Orr out there. so I think he's going to get a shot on goal because he's got Bobby Orr out there. So he's got a shot range of 16. That's a 46 on my shot chart. So it's going to be an automatic save by Esposito. A 21 is a 6, and he'll hang on to it as well. So the faceoff will be in the Chicago zone. Some early shots here. Nothing by either goaltender. And we are scoreless here in the first period. A face-off in the Chicago zone this time. Mikita's a +2 again. Advantage right D, so it's going to go to Stapleton. A 34 is a 31 in his own zone, and a 31 is a pass. If it's physical 10, it's intercepted, and it's a shot on goal. So let's see what their physicality is. Let's see, they got a 3, 4, and yeah, they're gonna intercept this. So it's going to be shot intercepted. And a shot on goal by the right D. So Dallas Smith is going to get a shot. And that shot is a 55. So that'll be another easy save by Esposito. And a 30. That save is going to bounce to Stanfield, who's going to get a shot. Stanfield, he's going to get a chance. A shot of 15. Ooh, his shot range is 16. So that is in range. Esposito comes across. A 23 is a 5. And he makes the save. Oh, and it's picked up by Carl. So another terrific save on an in-range chance by Tony Esposito. And now we got to make some line changes here. So lines 2 and 2 for Boston as the third line nearly cashed in. And for Chicago, they want 2, and they're going to go third line defense here as Darren stops by. Hi, Darren. Playing some APBA hockey here tonight. I haven't played this in a while, and I was watching some Bruins Blackhawks highlights from the playoffs in 69-70, and it just got me the itch to set up and play. Although I had to play a half a period to remember how to play this game because it's been quite some time since I've had it on the table. Alrighty, so it's going to be Carl with the puck. A 35 on my roll is a 3. He's going up against Marcotte, who's a 4, so that's going to be a 3 turns into a 5, and that's going to be a Soga. Do I have anybody with a 35 assist rating out here? 32. No, I don't, so it's going to be a neutral zone face-off. So Carl can't get that shot away. He's tied up, and it was offside at the blue line. There's Philip Reynolds stops by. Phil's been playing a ton of baseball on his channel. I've been checking in from time to time. I don't always chat, Philip, but I do check in from time to time. Okay, so we got a face-off between Sanderson now and Martin as we have line 2 out here for Boston. And Sanderson's a 2 and Martin's a 3, so it's +1 for Chicago on the face-off. Advantage right wing, so Pappin's going to get it. Jimmy Pappin with a 16. Going up against Westfall. Westfall's a 5, so that 16 is going to be a 19. And it's going to be intercepted by the left D, so Don Ari with the puck for Boston. A 55 is a 5. He's going up against the left wing. And that's going to be a 3, so a 5 turns into a 6. Shot on goal, block +1. Well, he rolled 1 here on the chart, so that's automatically going to be blocked, and the result is going to be smothered for a face-off. Tony B comes by. Hope I had a good Christmas. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I got a really cool Godzilla shirt that I wore to the gym. I got the Geddy Lee hardcover book from Rush, Geddy Lee from Rush. And the other night I said that to somebody, and they said that they got the audio version, and it's him reading it. So I got the audio version, and what I've been doing is have the book open, and he's playing on my phone, reading the audio version, and I'm following along, and it's so much better because he has all these pronunciations, and when his mother talks, oh, hey, what are you doing, Geddy? You know, he just does such a good job with it that, like, when I'm reading it like me, but hearing him read the book, so I got that. That was pretty cool. And then my wife got me some payoff pitch season, so all was good over here for the most part. Alrighty, so we have a face-off now in the Chicago zone. Got something in my eye. And Sanderson and Martin are +1 for Martin, so here we go. And the face-off is going to be advantage center, so Martin's going to get it. A roll of 61 is a 28 in his own zone, and that's going to be intercepted and a shot on goal by the right wing. So Westfall with a steal. His shot range is 16, so that's way out of range. Esposito with another save. 43 is a 29, and that's going to bounce over to Marcotte, and Marcotte's going to get a shot. So a no-time roll here. A 44, that's going to be out of range as well. Esposito with another save. A 16 is a 28, and that's going to bounce to the 4th highest shooter unless they can clear it. Clearing is an 8. They only have a 5 on a clearing rating, so it's going to bounce to the 4th highest shot frequency. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to bounce to Dallas Smith for a shot. Smith shot. Save Esposito. And a 65. Oh, 35. That's going to be a rebound. So on the rebound, it's going to go to the 3rd highest. The rebound's going to bounce to Marcotte. I usually give it to the forward on the rebound. I guess I could give it to the highest I rating, which is what I probably should do. So we have 9, 6, 5, and they're both 5. But I'm going to give it to Marcotte on the rebound. So Marcotte on the rebound, and he's a 5 with a 4. And a 5 with a 4 is no tip. The original shooter's going to get it. So I think, I'm sorry, no 5 and a 4. Oh, just a regular shot on goal. No, we don't add anything, right? So I said he's a 5 and a 4. Oh, it's going to be a wide shot, actually. Oh, it's going to be a wide shot. On the wide shot, we're going to use the split roll of 22, and that's a 4. And, oh, no, we use a clear rating of an 8. I'm sorry, the clear rating. And it's higher than that, so they're not going to clear it. So it's going to be goalie freezes a wild carom off the board, so he's going to get a face-off. All right, after all that, it's a face-off. So line 1 will come back out for Boston in a scoreless game. 9 shots for the Bruins. They're really peppering Phil's younger brother in this one. And line 1 will come back out with line 2 on defense for Chicago. Face-off in the Chicago zone. And that's why I do this here. This reminds me where the face-off is, because face-offs do matter in this game. There's a optional chart, which I like to use to if there's a face-off in the defensive zone. I think that really kind of adds to the game. Is it the audio version abridged or the same text as the book? It's real close to the book. There might be 1 or 2 words that he misses out, but I'm following along, and it's right with the book. And what is neat, too, he reads a lot of the footnotes, too, because sometimes there's an asterisk, and he starts reading and go, where's he going? I look at the bottom. He's reading the bottom part of that in the book. And just the way he puts emphasis on things. And there's a lot of things when he talked about his mother in World War II, a lot of the cities and towns, I couldn't pronounce it. And he's like, it's like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool, you know. But he puts it as humor, too. You know, when he's just like, so he goes, I get kicked out of the band. And he laughs when he says it, you know, which is kind of neat. Whereas if you read it, it just says, I got kicked out of the band. So he puts a lot of emphasis and a lot of humor in there. A couple times Alex appears in the book, on the audio book, reading something, because he says, you know, Alex put it the best. And then it's Alex reading his part of the book. So it's well done. It is super well done. And I'm still scratched the surface of it. And, man, I'm loving it. I'll do a review on it when it's done, but I still got a ways to go. All righty, so we have line 1, 1, and 1 and 2 coming out here. All right, so here we go. So we got a face-off now in the Blackhawk zone. So we get Esposito and Makita. Makita +2. Advantage left wing. So it's going to go over here to Bobby Hull. Bobby Hull rolls a 36. That's a 33 in his own zone. We got some coincidental penalties here or face-off. What are we going to use here? Looks like it's going to be coincidental penalties. All righty, so on the penalty chart, coincidental is going to be the highest minus. So Hull's going to go. And who else are we going to do here? From, minor 25, 14, 11, 16. So Dallas Smith. All righty. So Hull's going to sit out and Dallas Smith. So we're going to have Esposito and Busick playing right now. So we got matching penalties here. And so that's the first thing that really come up here. So visitor penalty, first period at 8:15. We're going to have Hodge out. No, I'm sorry, it was Dallas Smith. Dallas Smith on the penalty. 2 minutes. And we said it was Bobby Hull, right? In the first period at 8:15. Bobby Hull. So we got some matching penalties here. We'll skate 4-on-4. And I think when you skate 4-on-4, I think you add, we're reading off of column 3, and we add 2 to the shot, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so forecheck 3, and we add 2 to the shot range, except if they're a shot 0. Yep, okay, good. Some of the stuff is actually coming back to me, so I'm pretty happy about that. All right, so we're going to go forecheck 3 for a couple of minutes, so here we go. So we'll change that to a 4, and we're still skating 4-on-4 right now. And let's continue on here. So we got another face-off here. So Makita and Esposito. Makita +2. Advantage right D. So it's going to go to Billy White. A 62 is a 9. And then his shot is going to be blocked and deflects into the crowd for a face-off. The face-off here is going to be advantage left wing. So Makita's technically the left winger here. So Makita's going to get the puck in the offensive zone. A 46 is 11. And we have a pass with a potential shot here. So the RSOG is going to go to the highest. So it's going to give it to Carl. And it's a 46. And no, it's just going to be a pass. So no time, it's just going to be a pass here, so no time roll. So Carl has the puck. A 32 is a 26, and that's going to be intercepted in a shot on goal by Busick. So Busick with a steal, his shot range to 25. That's going to be another save. Esposito 31 is a 3, and that'll be picked up by the center. And there's no center, so he's going to freeze it for a face-off. All righty, so we got another minute to go here on the 4-on-4. And we got a face-off in the Chicago zone. Advantage lefty, so it's going to be Doug Jarrett with a puck. A 65, that's not going to be good. And that's going to be a penalty on Jarrett. So at 9:53 of the first period, Jarrett's going to get a penalty for Chicago. And Boston will go on the man advantage. So Jarrett's going to sit. Let me see here. We'll put line 2 out here for Boston on the power play. Marquardt's going to... Westfall's going to sit until the penalty's up. And so Jarrett gets the penalty. So Magnuson will come out. And what do we want to do here for lines? I think we'll go line 2. And these guys will sit until we get the man back. So it's a 4-on-3 right now, if everything is correct. So, and we have one more roll, and then they're back. All right, so here we go. So we got one more roll, and it's a power play right now. So let me put in my power play. I don't know if that's going to do anything. Okay, here we go. And Maris has a major injuries out until 1:31. Oh boy, that's a tough break. That's a tough break. All right, so Sanderson and Martin on the face-off, +1 for Martin. Disadvantage right wing, so that's going to be Sanderson. So technically here, it's a power play for Boston on the 4-on-3. So Sanderson rolls a 36. That's a 35, and Sanderson is going to get a penalty of his own. So just like that, Sanderson goes to the box, and we're going to be playing 4-on-4 again for a while here. So 10:18 the time of this penalty, and Sanderson goes to the box. So Sanderson goes to the box. It's 4-on-4 now as the Blackhawks get their man back. Right? Let me see. Smith, 9:30. So Smith and Hull are out. So we got 4-on-4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Boy, too many penalties. Here we go. These guys are roughing it up. All right, so Westfall will come in to take the face-off, and he's even. So him and Martin are even. So here we go. So we're playing 4-on-4 right now. And it's going to be a face-off even. Visitor right wing. So Westfall's going to get it. A 34 is a 31. And this is going to be a pass, unless they have a physical 12. So they got 5, 10. Ooh, they do have physical 12. Interesting. So it's going to be intercepted by Hull. Dennis Hull skating with the puck. 65. And it's going to be intercepted and a shot on goal by Bobby Orr. And Bobby Orr's shot range is a 15. A 31 is out of range. So Esposito makes the save. A 42 is picked up by the left wing. It's Hull. All right, we got one more roll here, and then Chicago will be on a brief power play. 26 is a 15. Going up against the right wing. It's going to be 15. It's going to be an 18. It's going to be intercepted by Westfall. All righty, so now the Blackhawks get their man back. So Boston is shorthanded for 30 seconds. Westfall with the puck. A 21 is a 31. And shorthanded 31 is a pass, unless they're physical 8, and they are physical 8. So it's going to be intercepted by Martin. Pitt Martin on a no-time roll of 25. That's a 2. That'll be a shot on goal. It's out of range, so that'll be a save by Cheevers. A 62 is a 5. And a 5 is picked up by the right wing, and that'll kill the penalty. So the penalty to Sanderson is over, and they want to go lines 3 and lines 1, which is kind of what we have out there right now. Oh, no, I'm sorry, we don't. Stanfield will come out. So line 3, and there's 3 and 1 for Boston, and 3 and 2 for the Blackhawks. 3 and 2 for the Blackhawks. Okay, so let me just log my lines in here. So we got a 3 and a 1 and a 3 and a 2. I sound like Lawrence Welk, don't I? Okay, so Westfall with a puck, and then he'll change up. So we're back to 5-on-5. If that's a good thing or not, I don't know. And a 65 is not going to be good. A 29. It's going to be intercepted by Jarrett. So Westfall will go to the bench. Jarrett with a puck now. A 31 is a 7. Shot on goal, block +2. So we have a block of 2 and a block of 3 +2, right? Shot and goal, block +2. So we roll a 5 on the block. So that is indeed going to be blocked. And it deflects to Bobby Orr. Bobby Orr with a no-time roll now. A 64 for Orr is a 3. Going up against Jarrett is going to be a 5. Do we have a Soga? Does anybody have a 64 on offense? I don't think so. So we're going to have a neutral zone face-off. 6:30 to go now here. We'll roll the dice. We have a face-off at center. And Stanfield +1. Disadvantage left wing, so Pinder's going to get it. Jerry Pinder, a 24, is a 9. That shot is blocked and deflects to Stanfield. Stanfield with a no-time roll of 15. That's a 1. That's going to be a shot on net. That's going to be out of range. So another save by Esposito. A 45 is a 5, and it's picked up by the right wing, and it's Chico Mackey with it. Boston wants to send out line 4. And again, they had less guys in this game, so Esposito was double shifting. And line 2 on the D. So we got 4 and 2, and then 4 and 1. Wow, so they're going to send out the grinders here. Each team's going to send out the grinders. So we got Ubriaco, if that's how you say his name. He's one guy I'm not familiar with. Campbell. Mackey will change up in a minute, and we want line 1 here on the defense. So Stapleton and Magnuson will come back out. So we have a whole bunch of goons out here right now. So here we go. So it's going to be Mackey with a puck now. A 14 for Mackey is a 30, and that'll be icing. And we'll have a face-off. So line 4 out here for each team. 5.5 to go in the first period. We're getting the hang of it now. It's been a while since we played some APBA Hockey here, but I am enjoying it again. And I got to get the bones back on the table, too. I got to get the hockey bones back out here. No score. Shots at 12-4 in favor of Boston right now. Tony Esposito has been busy in the Chicago net. So we got a face-off now. It's going to be +2 for Boston. Advantage left wing. Did that even move? Sometimes I don't know if I clicked that correctly. There we go. Campbell's going to get it. Campbell with a 26 is a 24. Intercepted and shot on goal by Ari. And yeah, he'll get the shot on net, and that'll be a save by Esposito. A 64 is a 4, and that's picked up by Ubriaco. He'll be skating it now. A roll of 26 is a 24, and that's going to be intercepted by Ari. Ari with the puck now. He rolls a 21, and that's going to be a 31, and that is going to be a pass physical 10. So we got 5 And, yeah, that's going to be intercepted here by the left D by Magnuson. Alrighty, so Boston now wants to send out lines 2. And, again, the defense just kind of alternates here with only 2 sets of D. And Chicago's going to go back to line 1 as well, at least on the forwards. And line 2 will come out here. So 2 and 1 and 1 and 2 as I subtract them here from my little chart. This works out really nice too. This help is really nice. All right, so Magnuson with it now. Magnuson skating with the puck. It's a 21, and that's going to be a 31, and it's going to be a pass unless we have physical 10. So we have 4, 8, 9. Yeah, we got plenty of physicality out there. So he's going to lose the puck to the left D to Bobby Orr, and then Magnuson will go to the bench. Orr with the puck. It's going to be a 14, and Orr ices it. And there's a face-off in the Boston zone. So the face-off is +3 for the Blackhawks, and they will get the puck. This is Coral. A 56 is a 33 in the offensive zone, and it's going to be a face-off. So we got another face-off in the Boston zone with 2:30 to play. And Sanderson's going to win this to Westfall, and Westfall's 24 is going to give us a 27 on the chart. And intercepted in the shot on goal by Makita. So Makita with a steal, shot range to 22. Saved by Cheevers. It's been a while since he's seen a shot. A 38 is going to be deflected into the crowd. And we'll have a face-off. And we'll change up the lines here. So Boston will get line 1 back out here for the final 2 minutes of the first period. Chicago's going to go line 3. The face-off in the Boston zone. And line 1 will come out for the defense. So I got to mark that off here. Be nice if they did it automatically, but you do have to do this manually if you want to do it correctly. Okay, so 2 minutes to play. It's a face-off in the Boston zone. So, so what do we say? Line 3? Yeah, line 3 and 1. Okay, so it's going to be +1 for Esposito on the face-off. Advantage left D, so it's going to be 1 back to Ari. Ari roll of 34 is a 31. Pass. Does it pass a physical check? No, it doesn't. Intercepted and a shot on goal by the right D. So Stapleton's going to get a shot. Shot range of 12. Saved by Cheevers. A 24 is going to give us a 19. And a 19 is picked up by the opposing left D. So Magnuson has it now. Magnuson tries to keep it in at the point. He's a 4 going up against Busick. So a 4 remains the same. Magnuson's going to get a shot. His shot range is 0. That's too bad because we rolled a 12. That's normally in range for everybody. But he's got a shot range of 0. So Cheevers with the save. And is picked up by Ari. Time running out in the period. Don Ari, a 44. Going up against Stapleton, so that 4 turns into a 7. Shot on goal, block +2. The puck is blocked and goes out of play. And our final face-off here will occur in the Chicago zone. Nothing really to show here but penalties on our score chart right now. No score here in period number 1. Off the draw, and it's going to be +1. Advantage left D, so Magnuson gets it. Magnuson with a 41. That's a 24. His pass is intercepted by Ari, and that'll do it in the period. So the score after 1, it's Boston 0 and Chicago 0. And period 2 is coming up in just a few minutes. Actually, right now. I'll show you my score sheet here. Not a lot going on my score sheet. It's just a couple of penalties. Got the matching penalties and then the single penalties here. And that's about it. So I'll have to put in Boston 0 and Chicago 0 is what we have. So I hope you guys are enjoying this one. Let me take a little drink here and we'll get back to it. It's been a while since I had hockey on the channel, at least hockey like this. All right, here we go. So we got a new period. And we're going to go line 1 for everybody. All right, so Each team are really kind of burning through their line ones, so that might hurt them later on. So here we go. 20 minutes on the clock, second period action. We're not going to switch ends. That's not how we do it here. Not in cards and dice. Face-off is +2 for Chicago. Advantage lefty, Magnuson with it now, a 66. He's going to get a shot on net. Again, his shot range is 0. He rolled nice and low, too. Let me take the shots after the first period. How about that? Where can I put my shots on goal, just so I can keep track of them? So we're going to go Boston shots were 13 and 7 and 2 in range and 1 in range. Okay, just so I have I like to keep my shots. When I do my broadcasting, I like to keep track of the shots after each period so I can see how the teams are doing. It gives me something to talk about. All right, so it's going to be a shot and a save by Cheevers. A 24 is a 19, and that's picked up by Magnuson. Magnuson gets it back. Magnuson is 65. This is a 36 in the chart. We have a potential fight, and we do. So Magnuson is going to fight with who? Who's he going to fight here? We'll go with my assists, 51. And second highest rank, so Magnuson, a major of 21, is going up against Hodge. So Magnuson and Hodge duke it out here, and we have a fight going on here in Chicago. So 47 seconds into the period, we have a major penalty as Ken Hodge and Keith Magnuson exchange unpleasantries. And back and forth they go. And what's kind of neat in Hockey Bones, Hockey Blast rather, there's a little mini thing that there's a little mini fight game that you do. And the winner of that gets momentum for his team. And it's kind of fun to play. All right, so Hodge is going to be sitting out here, and so is Magnuson. So we'll put them off to the side, and for 5 minutes. So they got to sit out for 5 minutes, and we'll play on. So the puck will be at neutral ice after the fight, and we'll continue on. So it's going to be +2 off the draw. Esposito's going to win it with a 45. Shot block +2. So we have a block 2, 4. That's going to be automatically blocked, and it's going to deflect over to Jarrett. A no-time roll. 51 is a 6. He's going up against the opposition, which would be Westfall. And that 6 is going to turn into a 7. Shot on goal, block +2. And, Orr is going to block that shot as well. And it deflects over to Busick. Another no-time roll. Busick rolls a 31 going up against Hull. And so that 31 is a 3. That turns into a 4. It's going to be a shot on goal by Busick. Oh, man. He's got a shot range of 25, and that's a 26. So Esposito will make that save. A 44 would have been a save anyway. But it's picked up by Stapleton. Pat Stapleton with the puck here. A 65 is a 29, and that'll be intercepted by Bobby Orr. Bobby Orr with the puck, and the Bruins, and they all need to make a change right now. So I need to do this, and they want to go lines 2. And, well, we got Westfall's technically on the first line right now. So line 2 will come out here for Boston. And they want to go lines 2. And then defensive line 3. Alrighty, so we get 2 and 2 and 3 and 3. I need to add one back over here because I think I screwed up. Okay. Alrighty, so Orr with the puck, and then he'll make a change. Orr skating with it. It's a 24. That's a 9. His shot is blocked and deflected into the crowd for a face-off. So the face-off in the Chicago zone. As Barbara stops by, Barbara, whose Rangers are just smoking everybody in the NHL. And today we're playing Boston-Chicago from 1969-70. This is a long time ago. But we're having some fun here as I get APBA back on the channel. Face-off is going to be +1 for Chicago. So +1 is advantage lefty. So Doug Moans is going to get it. A 32 is a 26. Intercepted and a shot on goal by Marcotte. Shot range of 22. Well, that's not good. So it's going to be another save by Esposito. A 34 is a 31. It's going to be a save and a shot on goal by the right wing Cashman. So Cashman's going to get a chance. His shot, that's out of range. Another save by Esposito. A 35. That's going to be a rebound. And a rebound's going to go to the highest I rating. So we have a 9, a 5, and a 7. So we're going to give it to Sanderson. So he has a 9 with a 4. And on the rebound, that's going to be a shot plus 2. So Sanderson on the shot plus 2, right? Do I need to roll again? I think I do. And that shot is out of range with another save by Esposito. A 45 is a 5, and that's picked up by Pappen. So Boston peppering Esposito with shots. They just can't get anything by him. A 62 is going to be an 8. Shot on goal. Do they have a forecheck 11? They have a forecheck of 11. So it's going to be a shot on goal. And that shot is out of range as well. Saved by Cheevers. A 46 is a 43. And that's going to be a face-off. All righty. Dun, 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 dun. There was an injury roll, but I'm not going to play injuries. I usually don't play injuries in my one-offs. If I was a series, I might have. All right, so Cheevers is shaken up, but he's going to stay in the game. So now we have a face-off here again, +1 Chicago. Advantage lefty, so wins it back to Moans. Doug Moans, a 28. Is intercepted by Cashman. So Cashman steals. And now we got to make a line change here. So Boston will send out line 1. So Orr and Dallas Smith come back out. Line 3 will skate out here. The penalties, the fighting penalties still aren't over yet, by the way. So Cashman will change up lines 2. Where are we here? I think I screwed up. So we're going to go lines 3 and 1. All right, so let's go. So what do we say? We're going to do 3 and 1 for Boston. And then 3 and 2. I think I forgot to swap them up for Chicago. That's all right. Cashman with the puck now. Cashman skating with it. A 43 is a 29, and that's going to be intercepted by Chico Mackey. Cashman will head to the bench. Mackey will skate with it now. A 53 is a 19 going up against the lefty Orr. That's going to turn into a 20, and that'll be picked off by Dallas Smith. Dallas Smith with a 14, and that's going to be icing. So the face-off in the Boston zone. +1 for Boston. Face-off goes to Pinder right off the face-off. A 12 was a 25, and that's going to be intercepted by Dallas Smith, and he'll start to play. But now we have to make a change. So line 1 comes out here for the Blackhawks. 1 and 1. And for Boston, they're going to go lines 2 and 2. So Orr will come off. Again, no score in this game, if you can believe it. 17 shots, and Esposito stopped them all. All right, so now Smith with the puck here. Ooh, he's going to get a shot on net, but that'll be a save by Esposito. A 16 is a 28, and can they clear it away? And yeah, they should clear that. Yeah, and they do. So they clear it away, and Esposito will jump on that, and we have a whistle. So 13:30 to go here in a second. Still no score. We haven't had an in-range shot in quite some time. So we've had a lot of shots, but not a lot of in-range chances. And in-range means there's a chance for a goal. So I've been rolling very high tonight on the dice. So we have a face-off at 2 and 5. Oh, boy. Sanderson should be a better face-off than a 2. But he's going to win it back to Ari. Ari at the point, 26. But he's going to cough this one up to Hull. Hull's going to skate with it for the Blackhawks. This is Bobby Hull. 54 is a 6 going up against Marcotte. That's going to turn that into a 7. Shot on goal, block +2. Oh, boy, we have a 1, a 2. He's going to get the shot, and that's going to be in range. Uh-oh. Shot in range on Cheevers. Can he make the save? A 14. No, he scores. Bobby Hull will score, and the Blackhawks take a 1-0 lead. And if we look at the assists, it's going to be just one assist, and that assist is going to go to the highest, and it's going to be, it's going to be Stapleton, actually. So, Hull from Stapleton, that's Bobby Hull. And in the second period at 7:18, Bobby Hull puts the Blackhawks up 1-0. Stapleton with the assists. Yeah, Turk was always good at face-off guy. I'm surprised he's so low, but maybe, in 70 and 71 and 72, he'll have higher face-off ratings. So the Blackhawks strike first. Bobby Hull blasting this one home, and they will take the lead 1-0. Another +3 on the face-off, and it's going to be Carl with it now. Carl is a 41. His shot is going to be blocked, and it deflects back to the shooter for another shot here. So we got a no-time roll, and that shot, that's going to be a save by Cheevers as well, a 42, and that'll be picked up by the left wing Marcotte, and we need to make a line change here. So they want to go line 3 for the Blackhawks. Bill Ray will roll out line 3. And who was coaching? Was it Sinden at that point? Oh, the power play. What I want to say, the fighting major is up to Magnuson and Hodge, by the way, so they're eligible to play now. So so they want to go line 4 for Boston. So Esposito is double shifting, and 1. So there we go. So I like these line changes. I've really kind of dumbed down this APBA hockey game. If you'd notice, I'm really not playing it kind of by the book or any of the mods. I'm not using the dumpins and stuff. Sometimes just a nice basic mode is fun to play, and then sometimes I add all the matchups and the rare plays and the dumpins in the corner. Sometimes I do that, but a lot of times I play it like this. Alrighty, so line 4 will come out for Boston. Marcotte skating with a puck. That's a 62. And do we have a 4-check 11? We have 4 8s. Yeah, we have a 4-check 11. So Marcotte's going to get a shot, but that's going to be out of range again. 20 chances for Boston, only 2 in range. 14 for Esposito is a 30, and that's going to bounce back to Esposito for a shot on net. Now Marcotte's going to go to the bench here, because line 4 is out here. So Esposito's going to get a shot. A no-time roll is a 45. That's another save by brother Tony. 28 is going to go to the 4th highest shooter unless they can clear it. They cannot clear it, so it's going to go to the 4th highest. So I imagine Esposito's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Smooth Carlton's going to get it. Wayne Carlton's going to get a chance. Shot range of 14. And that's another save by Esposito. A 35 is going to be a rebound. A rebound to the highest, which I imagine is going to be... No, actually it's going to be McKenzie. No. McKenzie or... We'll give it to McKenzie. We'll give it to the forward. So he has an 8 with a 4. Rebound, 8 with a 4. Shot +2. So McKenzie, shot range of 26. And that's another save. They just can't beat Esposito. And it's going to bounce over to Phil Esposito. Phil Esposito with a chance. His shot is a 21. It's out of range again. Antonio with another save. A save and a shot by McKenzie now. It's a shooting gallery. McKenzie with the shot. That's another save by Esposito. A 5. And that's finally picked up by Mackey as the Bruins piling up the shots. They just can't get anything by Tonio. We're just rolling way too high on the shots. So taken by Mackey. Mackey's going to come down the other way for a shot. Now his shot's in range. Of course it is, because it's the Boston game. And a 41 is going to be a spectacular save by Cheevers, as he robs Chico Mackey after the Bruins were pounding Esposito with shots. So look at that. So the Bruins got 25 shots, 2 in range, and the Blackhawks with 11 shots and 3 in range. So almost like 1/3 of their shots, or 25% of their shots, are in range. This is crazy. All right, so a face-off in the Boston zone, +1 for Boston. Advantage left D. It's going to go to Orr. A 25 is a 1. Orr's going to get a shot. That's in range. Speak of the devil. So Orr rushing the puck up, comes in, shoots on Esposito, and scores. Bobby Orr has tied it for Boston here in the second period. So a nice face-off win by Esposito. Back to Orr, and Orr ties it here at 9:20 of the second as he carried it out of his own zone. Let's check on the assists. Just one assist. We're going to give that to Esposito because he took the face-off. How about that? Okay. And there we go. So we've tied it up at 1-1. Alrighty, so let's see now. We're going to still leave these lines out here. So we're about halfway through the period. And we got a face-off at center. Boston +1. And Gotti's going to get it. 32 is a 26. Intercepted by Carlton. And we need to make a change. So line 1 will come back out for the Blackhawks. Incidentally, that was line 4 for the Bruins that scored that goal. All right, so lines 1 and 2 for the Blackhawks, and then 3 and 2 for Boston. So we'll roll out lines 3 and 2. So Cashman will come out. We got to wait for this guy here. So we'll go 3 and 2 for Boston, and 1 and 2 for the Blackhawks. All right, and now we're set to roll the puck here. So Carlton with the puck, 61 is a 28, and that'll be intercepted by Carl. And that'll give him a chance to get Jimmy Lorenz out here. Carl with the puck is a 42. And that's going to be a 3 going up against Cashman. On the right wing is going to be a 4. That's still going to be a shot on goal. And a shot on goal is going to be a save by Cheevers. And 66 is picked up by Don Ari. Ari skating with it. A 27. His pass is picked off by Makita. Makita coming the other way. Makita, 3 going up against Cashman. So that's going to be a 4. He's going to get a shot on goal. Shot range to 22. That's out of range. Another save by Cheevers. A 43 is a 29. And that's going to bounce over to Hull, who's going to get a shot. Hull shoots this one. Another save by Cheevers. That stung. A 43. And the rebound comes right back to Hull. He's going to get another shot, right? So 43 is 29. And shot on goal by the opposing left wing. Hull gets it right back. Hull shoots this one. Another save by Cheevers. And this time it's going to be picked up by Ari. So the Blackhawks piling up some shots on the Bruins goaltender. And they'll make a change now as line 3 will come out. Line 1 will come out on the defense. So the Blackhawks, since giving up that tying goal, have been putting some shots on the Bruins goaltender. And Boston's going to go lines 2 and line 1. So line 2 comes back out here as line 1 on the D. And Ari will skate with it. A 61 is a 28, and that's going to be intercepted by Mackey. Or comes out for the Bruins. Mackey skating at 22. That's going to be a shot on net. Shot range at 21. Cheevers with the save. And a 24 on the save chart. Shot on goal by the opposing high shot frequency unless they clear it away. A clearing of a 7. And they will clear it away and then allow Cheevers to cover it up. 7 minutes to go here in the second period. 1-1 our score. Orr and Bobby Hull with the goals. Face-off is even. Even visitor left wing, so Marcotte's going to get it. Marcotte with a 55. And Marcotte's going to get a rush up the ice. Shot range of 22. His shot is a save by Esposito. A 26 is going to go to the second highest forward unless they clear it away, and they won't, not with a 12. So the second highest, so we get a 34, a 25. So Marcotte's going to get it back for another shot. Marcotte turns, fires. Not a save, Esposito, 65, 35. That's going to be a rebound. It's going to go to the second highest. So we get a 9, 6, 8. So it's going to go to Orr for the rebound. And he's an 8 with a 3. and it's just going to be a shot on goal. So Orr's going to get the shot range of 15. Another save by Esposito. 55 is a 2, and it's picked up by Stapleton. Stapleton will skate it. 6 minutes to go in the period. A 46 is a 44, and that's going to be possible bench minor. So let's roll the dice. No bench minor, no bench minor. So we got a neutral zone face-off, and that'll give us a chance to change up the lines. So, Chicago, Oregon playing here as lines 2 will come out for Chicago. And for Boston, line 1 will come back out, and line 2 on the defense. So Esposito, Busick, and Hodge going up against line 2, and that'll be Papin, Martin, and Dennis Hull. So let me fix my lines here. And 2 and 2 for the Blackhawks, right? All right, so on the face-off here at neutral ice, it's even. Even is home center, so Martin's going to get it. A 45 is a 26, and it's going to be taken away by Busick. Busick skating with it now. Busick coming up the ice. Ooh, shot range of 25. That's on net. Esposito makes the save. A 34 is a 31. It bounces over to Hodge, who's going to get a shot. Hodge, shot range of 23. Another save by Esposito. A 12 is a 25. Can they clear it away? Otherwise, it's going to bounce to Esposito unless they can clear it away. A clearing of a 7, and they will clear it away. And we have a face-off. 5 minutes to play in the second. Even on the face-off. Even, home right D. Bill White. A 56 is a 33. And we got a face-off. So another face-off in the Chicago zone. Let's see. No, that was even on the face-off. Even. Home right D again, so White gets it again. A 55 is a 5. Shot on goal, it's a Soger, actually. Does anybody have 55? I don't think so. And his pass deflects into the crowd, and we got another face-off. So now we need to change lines again, so they want to bring out line 4. All right, the coach is not happy with what was going on, so he's going to change the lines. Line 4 will come out for the Hawks, but they'll send their best defense out. And for Boston, they're going to go lines 2. And again, they only have a couple defensive lines, so lines 1 will come back out. 4 minutes to go in the period. Yeah, we're finally picking up the pace here a little bit. It's been a while since I played APBA. This is fun. It just takes a while, but it's a fun game. All right, so Sanderson is +1 on the draw. Here we go. But Campbell's going to win it, and he's going to get a 25, and that's going to be a 2, and he will get a shot on goal. And that's going to be out of range. Cheevers will make the save. A 12 is a 25. It's going to be picked up by the highest forward unless they can clear it. Clearing a 12, they're not going to clear it. So it's going to bounce over to Nestorenko for a shot. Nestorenko shoots this one. Oh, that's in range, and he scores. Nestorenko with the shot. That one's in range, and this one beats Cheevers, and it's now 2-1 Chicago as line 4 gets the job done. So 16-16 here in the second period, and Nestorenko with the goal. 2 assists on this one here, so it's going to be highest and second highest. So we got Stapleton and Magnuson, so the defense. So Stapleton with his second assist of the game, and Magnuson will pick up 1 as well. So the Blackhawks taking it to the Bruins right now. It is 2-1. So Cheevers with the save, but Nestorenko snuggling that in, and the Blackhawks take the lead. So we got a +1 for Boston on the draw. Advantage right D. Dallas Smith with it now. A 15 is a 4, and that'll be a 3 actually. So that'll be a shot on goal. Dallas Smith will fire this one. A nice easy save by Esposito from way out. A 29 bounces over to Marcotte. Marcotte's going to get a chance. Marcotte shoots this one. That's another save. I might have put that on the wrong side. So we're going to go 18 over here, I think. I keep forgetting this is shot, not save. In my league, I keep track of saves. A 23 is a 5, and that's picked up by the right wing by Nestorenko, who just scored the goal. A 55. He's looking for more. He comes the other way. He shoots this one. Cheevers with the save this time. And a 6, and he's going to smother that for a face-off. So with 2.5 to go, the Blackhawks have taken the lead here. Face-off in the Boston zone. Sanderson a +1. Advantage right D. So Dallas Smith with it, a 33. Smith is breaking out. He's going to get a shot on net. Oh, man, he's got a range of 13, and the shot's a 15. Another save barely by Esposito, and it's picked up by Urbiaco. So now we need to make a change here. Boston's going to send out, they're going to bring out your best. And no, we're going to leave Orr out here. We're going to leave these guys out here. So we're going to have 1 and 1 out here to finish the period. And for the Blackhawks, they want 2 and 2. So we're going to double shift Orr here just because I'm just kind of alternating, and I would think that Orr would get more time. All right, so lines 2 and 2 out here for the home team. All righty, so it's going to be Urbiaco with a puck, a 33. He's going to get a shot on net, but a 66 is way out of range. Saved by Cheevers. A 36 is a 33. He's going to bounce back to White. White is going to get the shot on the net. He shoots this one. Another save by Cheevers from the point. A 34, and we're going to get a face-off in the Boston zone. So with a minute and a half to go in the second period, face-off will be to the left of Cheevers. Now we have even on the draw. Home center. Martin's going to get it. 64 is a 6. Shot on goal, block +1. The shot is blocked and goes into the crowd, and we have another face-off. Again, even face-off. Visitor left D. This is Orr. A 56 for Orr. And this is going to be a penalty on Orr. So Bobby Orr picks up a penalty here at the end of the period. And Boston will be shorthanded. So Orr picks this one up at 19:09 of the second period. And Chicago will get a power play here. So I'm going to put out 2 and 2 for everybody, because this is the second power play, I believe. So it's kind of like Strat. I mix it up between 1 and 2. So we'll leave it up like this. Marcotte will sit. And so here we go. So we have the face-off now. It's going to be +1 Chicago. Advantage left D, so Jarrett will get it. A 56 is a 34, and what do we got here? We got a neutral zone face-off, we'll call it, and that'll end the period. So the score at the end of 2, it's Chicago 2 and Boston 1. Let's take a look at our shots on goal. So Boston now has 3 in range, so that'll give them 1 in range. 3 in-range chances in that period for Chicago. That was a key. So they have 21 shots. So Chicago got 14 in that period, while Boston 21 shots in that second period. And they have a total of 34 right now. So as you can see, our goals, Bobby Hull scored, then Orr tied it, and then Nestorenko on a rebound put it home. And that's where we stand here. So let's go to the third period, with Chicago leading this one 2-1. Geez, I forgot how fun APBA hockey actually was. It's been such a long time since I played it. Oh, and I got my envelopes here. I don't know if you saw these here, but Chris White does these fantastic envelopes. And pretty much all my hockey seasons have these. You know, every time I get a season of hockey or baseball, I send them a message. It's like, hey, I need this season. I just PayPal them or Venmo them, and those are fantastic. I love them. We talk about adding to the immersion. That is immersion right there. All right, so here we go. So we have a penalty here on Orr, who's in the box for 2 minutes. So let's start the new period. And we'll start the power play here. And here we go. So face off, Sanderson and Martin. So it's going to be +1 for the Hawks. Advantage right D. So Bill White will have it. A 54 is a 32 on the power play. And do they have a physical 16 out there? They have 4, 6. No, they don't have a physical 16. So what did we say that was? It was a 54, 32 on the power play. So that's going to be a pass to the second highest. So it's going to be to Pappen. So Pappen has the puck. Pappen, a 26. That's going to be a 16, and that'll be intercepted by Sanderson. So Sanderson with a nice steal. Sanderson with a 16. That's going to be a 36 shorthanded, and he's going to do a nice job. He's going to pin that against the boards and get a faceoff. So we only have 30 seconds left on the penalty to Orr, and the Bruins will get a man back. So we have a faceoff in the Boston zone. And nice win by Sanderson. He's going to get it. And a 54 is a 6. And he will get another faceoff. So Sanderson doing a terrific job getting it done. And now we can get fresh skaters back out there for everybody. So the penalty is over to Orr. So we're going to go 1-1 for Boston, and we'll go 1-1 for the Blackhawks. How about that? All right, so good job on the penalty kill by Sanderson. That's why him and Westfall are out there. And, all righty, so 18.5 to go. Boston trailing in this one. 2-1. Goals by Bobby Hull and Nestorenko. And for Boston, it was indeed Bobby Orr. All right, so now we have a face-off +2 for Chicago, but it's going to be 1 over to Busick. Busick with a 53 is going to be a 9. Intercepted by the right D. Stapleton with it now. Stapleton. Actually, that should be a 3 right there. Stapleton with the puck, and a 53 is a 13, and where are we here? 13. Oh, and it's going up against the left wing, which is a 2, so it's a 13. It's a 13. He's going to make a pass. That's going to be an Arsog. Does anybody have a 52? I don't think so. No, 52, that's a little too much. So, that's just going to be a pass to the highest guy here. So it's going to go to Makita. So Makita has the puck. Makita, a 42 is a 2 going up against Esposito. So it's going to be a 3. It's going to be a shot on goal. Shot on goal is going to be a save by Cheevers. 14 is a 30. And it's going to bounce back to Makita for another chance. Makita shot. Another save by Cheevers. And this time it's going to be picked up by Esposito, and he'll skate with it now. Phil Esposito, a 23 is a 3 going up against him as a 5. It's a Soga. Does anybody have a 23? Oh, yeah, he does. So he's going to get a shot on net. Esposito shot, saved by Tony O, and it's picked up by Magnuson. Magnuson with the puck, a 55. That's going to be a 14 going up against Hodge. So that's going to be a 16. It's going to be intercepted by Busick. Busick, 66. He's going to get a shot on goal, but that's going to be another save by Esposito. And a 13 is a 5, and that's picked up by Coral. And we need to make a line change. So Boston's going to send out second line defense, and line 4 will come out. For the Hawks, lines 2 and 3. And I love that line change system on this spreadsheet. Let me tell you, it just shuffles things up so nicely, and it just makes everything so much easier. That was like a brilliant thing to put that, like that shuffling thing in here. It really is. And it's weighted, too. I really like that. All right, so Coral with the puck. Cliff Coral, a 35, is a 3. Going up against Ari, so it's going to be a 4. He'll get a shot on goal, and that'll be another save by Jerry Cheevers. A 63 is a 38, and that deflects into the crowd, and we'll get a face-off in the Boston zone, and we'll complete the line change. 16 minutes to play. I might have to remember how to pull the goalie. Holy cow. Been a while since I played this. I'll probably screw it up. That's all right. All right, face-off is going to be even. Even face-off. Home center. Martin's going to get it. 35 is... Oh, he's going to pick up a penalty. Pitt Martin cut his stick up high, And Boston will go on the man advantage. I think it's their first power play of the game. So at 4:01, Pitt Martin's going to go. And we'll take a look at the Boston power play. So line 1 will come out for the power play. And line 1 will come out to kill it. Alrighty, so change that to 4. And we'll put power play here. All right, so it's a penalty. Who's going to sit? Let's see here. We're going to have Bobby Hull's going to sit. So Makita and Carl are going to try to kill this penalty off. ID Jesser coming by. ID had a terrific chat tonight with baseball demos. They were chatting a lot of things, including baseball. I tuned in for quite a bit of that. That was fun. I'm going to have to go back and listen to the rest of it tonight. But it was fun. I told you I was setting up APBA Hockey tonight. I haven't played APBA Hockey in forever, and now it's back on the channel. So it's 2-1 Chicago. They lead here in the third. Boston goes on the power play, and here's the face-off. So it's going to be +2 for Chicago, but it's going to go to Dallas Smith. A 52 is a 27. He's going to no. There's no center, so we need to roll again. A 66. Dallas Smith is going to get a shot on net, but that's going to be a save by Esposito. A 13 is a 5, and that's picked up by Carl. Carl's skating with it for the Blackhawks. A 43 is a 29. Hits taken away by Orr. Orr with the puck. A 64. Orr is going to get a shot on net with a possible tip in. So let's see. So it's going to be, who's going to get the tip in front here? So it's going to be Busic's going to try to tip this in. 6 with a 3 on the tip. No tip, original play. So Orr's going to get the shot. Orr shoots this one. That's in range. 36 is a 33, and he scores. Bobby Orr with his second goal of the game, and he ties it for Boston. So that's a shot on goal. It's a goal. It's in range. And on shot number 38, the Bruins have tied it as Orr on the power play with 5:11 gone in the period, and it's 2-2. Let's see, on the assists, it's going to be 1 assist, and that assist is going to the second highest assist. So it looks like it's going to be Busic. So Orr from Busic on the power play goal. And we've tied this up, folks. It is 2-2. So let's get line 1 back out here for everybody. You know something? Let's go to what am I going to do? Line 1 or line 3? Let's go line 3 for everybody. Because I want to get some of those. I want to keep the better guys for later on. So each coach will roll out line 3. And ID says, you make me want to pull out the APBA Hockey, yeah. Oh, Phoenix Knight played today, too. Did he stream it? I want to check it out. I'll have to check that out. It's been fun watching him. All right, so we got line 3 out here. So let's get line 3 going here for everybody. And this APBA helper is really, really kind of fun. It just keeps track of everything. All righty. Oh, what happened here? What happened here? Uh-oh. Oh, I got a problem. I have a problem here. Hopefully it's not too bad. All right, we're going to play. Hopefully I get an error message. I'm not liking that. Let's go ahead and the face-off. All right, so we're going to continue on. And if I have to wing it, I'll wing it. So we have a +1 Boston. Advantage left wing. So Lorenz with the puck. Jimmy Lorenz, a 25 is a 4. He's going up against the left wing. So that 4 is going to turn into a 5. So that's a Soga. Do I have any 25s out here? Yes, Stanfield. So it's going to be a shot on net by Lorenz and a save by Esposito. Tony O's seen a lot of rubber tonight, and he'll hang on for a face-off. So 14 minutes to play here in the third period, and it's a face-off, +1 Boston. But it's going to be won by, to Chico Mackey, a 45-26. Intercepted and a shot on goal by Lorenz. Another shot, another save by Tony O, and this is picked up by Moans. And now we got to make a line change here. So it's going to be, let's go back to lines 1, and hopefully I don't get that error message again. I'm not happy about that error message that I got, because I don't know why I'm getting it. Come on. All right, so let's go lines 1 for everybody. So 1, 1, 1, 1. All right, so we're back to action here. All righty. Shift 4. All right, so let's do that. So here we go. All right, so Moans is going to skate with it now. 62 for Moans is a 9. And his shot's going to be blocked, and it comes right back to Moans for another shot here. Moans is going to shoot this one. Saved by Cheevers. 65 is a 35. That's going to be a big rebound. So it's going to go to the second highest rebound guy here. We got a 7, 8, and an 8. So let's go back to Bobby Hull. And so with an 8 and a 4 on the rebound, shot +2. Shoots this one. Saved by Cheevers. Never had a chance. And that's picked up by Esposito. And Doug comes by. Says he got his hockey bone stuff and he's got to learn how to play it. Seems a little intimidating. Yes, it does. It does seem intimidating, but just take your time. And put out one line, Doug, and play, but don't change lines. Just keep using that one line until you get the flow of the game. And that is easier than APBA. And I'll pull that out again and play it again, but it's way easier than APBA. Just follow the symbols and you'll get used to it. And sometimes a little bit of math, but you'll get used to that too. All right, so Esposito with the puck. Esposito, a 55. Esposito's going to get a shot on net on brother Tony. Another save by Tony Esposito, a 26. Can they clear it away? No, they can't clear it away. And it's going to go to the second highest shot frequency, which is going to be, Orr. Orr is going to get a shot. Save Esposito. A 2 is picked up by Stapleton. Stapleton skating with it now. He's going to get a shot on net, and it's a long-distance shot steered aside by Cheevers, and that will be picked up by Dallas Smith. Dallas Smith skating with it now. A 26. His pass is knocked down at center by Hull, and will make a change. So Boston will send out line 2 on the D and line 3 on the forwards. Chicago wants to send out lines 2 and 3 on the defense. I never changed Moans. So Moans is going to double shift, I guess. And Dave Little comes by. Hi, Dave. All right, so let's hopefully we don't get any more error messages here. So we have 11:30 to play. I want to make a note of that in case I get an error message. All right, good. No more error messages. So I must have did something wrong. All righty, so Hull with the puck now. Hull, a 55. He's going to get a shot on net. 21. That's in range. Can he put the Blackhawks up? A 51 is a save by Cheevers. Oh, none better than that. Cheevers with the save on Hull, who already has a goal in this game. 5 in-range chances for the Blackhawks, and Cheevers has stopped 3 of them. Stanfield skating with it now. A 2 going up against the center, so it's going to be a 3. He's going to get a shot. That'll be a save by Esposito. A 25 is a 3, and it's picked up by Martin. Martin coming the other way, a 54. That's a 32 on my chart. Do they have a physical 14? So they have 4, 5, 8, 11. No, they don't. So it's going to be a pass to the second highest. So it's going to send it over to Pappen. Pappen with it for the Blackhawks. A 62 is an 8. So they have a forecheck 11. They have 4. They do have 11. He's going to get a shot on net. That shot is going to be a save by Jerry Cheevers again. A 56 is a 34, and it's knocked off. The net is knocked off again, and we got a whistle. So we have just about 10 minutes of play here in the third. We're tied at 2. Bobby Hull and Nestorenko, the goals for the Blackhawks. Bobby Orr has both goals for the Bruins. The face-off is going to be even. Even on the draw, home right D. Paul Schmier at the point. A 43 is a 29, and his pass is intercepted by Don Ari, and we need to make a change. So we need to put line 1 back out here. I never replaced Hull, did I? So he's going to get some extra time. Sometimes I do that. Alrighty, so we're going to do this. They want lines 2 out here now for Boston. So lines 2, 1, and 1. So we have 9.5 to play. And we're running out of first lines here for Chicago. They only have one more shift to play. They've used up all their top guys. So Ari's going to skate with it now. A 22 for Ari. 3 going up against the center. It's going to be a 5. Do we a Soga? I would imagine, yeah. So Ari's going to get a shot on net, but that's going to be another save. That's 44 shots on net. A 4 is picked up by the left wing, and then Ari will continue off the ice. So Bobby Hull back out here. Bobby Hull skating with it, a 16. That's going to be a 6 going up against Donnie Marcotte. That's going to be an 8, 7 rather. Shot block, and so we get a 2, 3, 4, 5. That shot is going to be blocked, and it deflects over to Westfall. Eddie Westfall for Boston. A 25. He's going to get a shot on net. Another save by Esposito. I just can't get anything in range. And a 42 is a 4 picked up by the left wing Hull. Hull skating with it. 34 gives me a 6. Going up against the left wing, it's a 7. Shot on goal, block +2. That's going to be blocked. It's going to deflect to the opponent, high shooting forward. So that's going to go right to Makita. Makita with the puck for Chicago. At 66, he's going to get a shot on net, but that 64 is well out of range. Cheevers steers this aside. It is picked up by the left wing Marcotte. Donnie Marcotte with it now. He's going to get a shot on net, but that's just out of range. Another save by Esposito. 35, and it's picked up by the left wing Hull, and we need to make a line change. Boston sending out their 4th line here, with line 2 on the defense. And Chicago's going to go 3-3. Their first line is gassed right now. So we'll see if this line 3 screws me up here. So 3-3 for Chicago. As we come down to crunch time in this game, and Chicago's bodies are tired. They've really overused their top line in this game. So will that work? Okay, that works this time. So Hull with the puck now. Hull with a 31. He's going to get a shot on net, but that 62 is well out of range. Cheevers will make the save. A 13 is a 5, and that's picked up by the right wing McKenzie. And, yep, so there we go here. So McKenzie with the puck for Boston. McKenzie skating with. He's going to get a shot on net, but a 52 is so far out of range. That's 47 shots for the Bruins. Whew, picked up by Chico Mackey. Mackey skating with it. A 61 is a 28. He is picked off by McKenzie. McKenzie skating the other way. A 43. 29. That's going to be intercepted by Moans, and we need to make a change. So line 4 will come out for Chicago, as line 1 is out of gas. Line 2 will come out for Boston. We'll go 1 and 1. Okay. So Boston's top line only has another shifted 2 left. And we got a 4 and a 2 over here. Alrighty, so the puck is with Moans right now, and he's skating with it till he make a change. So Moans, a 52 is a 27, and he's going to be picked off by Esposito, and then he'll head to the bench. And Joshua comes by here. Nice to see some dice hockey happening. He's rolling game 2 of the 71 quarterfinals, B's and halves with Hockey Bones. Yes, I'll be getting some Hockey Bones back out here. I will. I actually pulled out the instructions and started reading it again because it's been a while since I played either one. It's been several months. And so I had to kind of relearn how to play APBA. So I figured that would be easier for me because I played more APBA. But I will get the Bones back out here. Bones is fun. It really is. All right, so Esposito with a steal. A 36 is a 33. And we got a neutral zone face-off. So coming down to the wire here, we're tied at 2-2. Face-off is +2 for Boston. Advantage left wing. This is going to be Johnny Busick. A 35 is a 3 going up against Urbiaco. And it's going to be a 2, so it's going to be a shot on goal by Busick. Again, we roll a 56. It's another easy save by Tony Esposito. And it bounces over to Hodge for a shot on it. Hodge shoots this one. Another save, Esposito. A 32 is a 26. Can they clear it away? And they do clear it away, and we got a whistle. As Super Bowl tournaments comes by. Hi, Mike. Good to see you here. We got a barn burner here in 69-70. It's 2-2. 4 minutes to play. +2 for Boston. Advantage right D. It's Dallas Smith with the puck. A 35 is a 6 going up against Campbell. So he's going to get a, it's going to be a Soga. Do I have a 35? I do. So he's going to get the shot on net, but that's well out of range again. Boy, I'm rolling so many 50s and 60s for shot attempts. Another save, shot number 50. Esposito with the save, and it's picked up by Nestorenko. And we got to make a change. So line 2 will come out here for the Hawks with line 1 on the defense. Boston will roll out 2 and 2. Alrighty, so 2 and 2. And time is ticking away here. Oh, boy. Yeah, we got to fix this here. Alrighty, so the puck is going to be Nestorenko. And who's going to get a shot on net? That's in range. It's in range. Cheevers can't come up with it, and Nestorenko gets his second of the game. And I don't know why that's doing that. Oh, man. Oh, that's why. So, yeah, because I had a 0 here. All right. So Nestorenko with his second of the game has put Chicago up 3-2. 16:44 the time of the goal, and boy, I tell you, this fourth line has just been getting it done for the Blackhawks. Wowzers. All right, so how many assists on this one here? We got 2 assists, and that's going to be 2 and 3. So it's going to be Hull, Stapleton, and Hull. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry, Hull and Martin. So Dennis Hull with 1 assist, and Pitt Martin on the other one. And all of a sudden now, the Hawks find themselves in the lead, 3-2. All righty, so here we go. We got a face-off. +1 Chicago. Hull with it. 53 is a 9. That shot's going to be blocked, and it deflects over to Eddie Westfall. Westfall for Boston. A 25. It's picked off by Stapleton. And I think what we might need to do is kind of change the forechecking here. So we're going to go forecheck 1 now for Chicago and forecheck 3 for Boston. And we'll see how that goes. All righty, so coming up on 2 minutes to play, it's a 24. That's a 9. The shot is blocked and goes into the crowd for a face-off. So the face-off in the Boston zone, 2 minutes to go. And we're going to bring out everybody's best. We're going to go bring out your best. So line 1 for everybody coming out here for the final 2 minutes of this one. And then we'll have to figure out how we pull the goalie. And it's been a while since I've taken the goalie out. But there's a, oh, I think I got the empty net chart over here. That's what I got to go to. So, and I think that's what we do. Alrighty, so we got a face-off, though. There's still 2 minutes to play. And it's going to be +2 for Chicago. And it's going to be Hull with it now. This is Bobby Hull. Hull with a 16. 6 is going to get a shot on goal, block +1. That's going to be on the net, though. Yep, that's going to be on the net. And that's going to be a save by Cheevers. A 25 is a 24. And that's what's going to happen on that. A 24 is, can they clear it away? And yes, they do, and Cheevers will cover up. So it's another face-off in the Boston zone now. 1.5 to go. They're going to try to get Cheevers out if they can. But it's going to be back to the point to Stapleton. A 31 is a 6. Shot on goal, block +1. The shot is going to be blocked, and we got another face-off. So Chicago not letting Boston out of the zone. They can't get the goaltender out. Face-off is Makita. Makita, a 62. And that's going to be a shot on goal. Yes, he'll get the shot on goal. And that's in range, but Cheevers comes up with the save, and it's picked up by Orr. So Boston has it now. Orr has it. The goalie is out, so Cheevers will come out. And we're going to send Marcotte out as the extra skater. So the Bruins with 6 skaters. This is it. So Orr skating with the puck. 62 for Orr is an 8. He's going to get a shot on goal. Oh, it's in range. And he is stopped by Esposito at the buzzer. Can you believe it? The 11 is in range, and the 61 is a 6. And Esposito with a monster save at the buzzer. And Chicago will win this one 3-2. That was fun. So our final shots on net, Boston with 50, Chicago with 34. So if Boston had 24 shots, they got 26 shots in that third period, and they only had 1 in range. Imagine that, 26 chances and only 1 was in range. Oh, no, at the end, I'm sorry, that last one was in range. And I think we'll give them 51 shots. So 27 shots in that period, including that last one. Chicago, they had 21, so they had 13 shots in that last period, I think. Yeah, 13 shots, and they ended up getting 2 in range. And so a save at the buzzer by Esposito. Yeah, it was. So Orr almost got the hat trick. He rolled in range, but at 61, Esposito is going to be So we got to go to the stars of the game. So I'm thinking it's got to be Esposito, right? So Tony Esposito has got to be number 1 star with 49 saves. Nestorenko with 2 goals has got to be number 2. And then I'm thinking Stapleton with a pair of assists. So all Blackhawks here. I guess you could go to Orr with 2 goals. So, but we're going to give it to the home team because they won. So Esposito, Nestorenko, and Stapleton will be our goal scorers. So we'll come back over here. We'll come back to Studio B. And that is that. So ID's losing my mic. Hopefully I'm not too choppy. I can hear myself, but that doesn't mean it's not going out over the airwaves. But anyway, so some APBA hockey. Boy, that was fun. So now I'm going to have to pull out the hockey bones and relearn how to play that. It's been a while since I did that. So a little bit of hockey here on the channel tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed that. It was a nice little game between the 69-70 Bruins and the Blackhawks. And Tony Esposito was the man, including that last-second save. And that's why we play these things, because we have some fun. And that was fun. So I'm Dave from Studio B. Thanks for tuning in. And hopefully we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Maybe I'll play some hockey bones tomorrow. We got to see how that goes. I'm going to have to read up on it. But we'll talk to everybody later. Thanks for tuning in. And Sunday night, New Year's Eve. Me and Jack might have something going on Sunday night. Alrighty, New Year's Eve. So check back soon. But keep an eye on New Year's Eve. So if you're not doing anything New Year's Eve and you want to hang out, I think we might be on here saying hi to some people New Year's Eve. So we got to see how it